In today's lecture, we will cover the basics of PySpark. We will see how we can create the data frame, how we can see the values in the data frame. To do that, first step is to import the Spark session. From the my PySpark.sql, we have to import the Spark session. Then, after that, we have to set the environment variables. For example, PySpark Python is equal to system.executable. Then same PySpark Python is equal to system.executable. So here you will get the path, and that will be stored in this environment variable. This is the necessary part to run the PySpark smoothly. And the IP address, this is the local IP address, localhost, and your host name is the localhost. These are some mandatory steps. Always do this step before running the PySpark code. This will avoid the errors and the warnings. Now, main part is how we can start the Spark session. Spark session is the connection to which you can utilize the PySpark features. First, you have to create that connection. To do that, you have to create PySpark section builder. This is the app name PySpark. It depends on you. You can name anything. Master local one. Master local one means we are utilizing only one worker thread. We are utilizing only one worker thread. It means in the PySpark we can have multiple workers. But for the practice basis and for the local system and for learning basis, it is recommended that you should use the one to avoid the errors. Then is part of Python of worker.reuse false. It means we are saying that we will not use the worker again after one session or after one task has been completed. We will not use that worker again. See, that's far not to reuse the same Python worker process. This helps avoid Python worker timeout issue on the Windows. Sometime due to load, if we make it true, then it can give the error, timeout error. This is the local IP address which we are seeing. Get or create. Get or create means we are creating this Spark session. So this is these two steps to set the environment variable, and this is the common for all the codes. After that, you can check which Spark session it is. Just print the Spark, run this, and you will get the session, which is just run this, and then you will get the version and the everything related to this session. Here, if you want on the version, version. Now here we are creating the sample data. In this sample data, we have 4 attributes: serial number, name, city, then amount. This is the order ID. We have defined the data in the columns. Now we will create the first data frame to the PySpark. How we can do that? Spark.createDataFrame. If you have learned the pandas, then obviously this is very common. To create the data frame, you have used the pandas.dataframe. Here you have used spark.createDataFrame. And then we have passed the data and the column name. It will create the data frame for you. Then dataframe.show, it will output the values here, which for which data frame has been created. To have the limited rows, you can see df.show 3. Only 3 rows will be printed, or you can say 10, then 10 rows will be printed. Sometime when values are long, then PySpark can truncate those values. To avoid that, you can give the truncate equal to false. To have the complete schema values, like what is the name, what is data type, and not null values, whether it is nullable or not, it will give you to the print schema. To get the column name, columns, to count the row, count. These are some important functions, you can say, or the basic functions which you require. So in today's lecture, what we have covered, how to create our first data frame. It is mostly similar to the panda. then Spark dot stopping. Our session will stop now. Thank you.